Hi guys. I know this is so sad. Okay. I did this. I did this piece. Okay. It wasn't completed, but it started out with the um, orange and I would call it like sunset. And I want to cry. Anyway, sorry, no makeup. I ended up painting this piece, and I go back and forth because I am an artist first and designer, and the reason we've discussed this before the reason why I called this avant-garde, see, I'm an artist, I'm fixing my hair. I cut my hair and all that too. But the reason why my design or my channel is called Avant-Garde is because it is a great description of who I am. And Avant-Garde Studios would be my YouTube channel. And if you could see me now, my little apparatus here is not at all what I need it to be, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm learning this too. But I'm trying to be hands-free actually. So, there you go. Hi guys, it's Cherie. Okay, so anyway, I want to share with you this piece and my work, avant-garde. What does it mean? It means cutting edge, a work of art, a unique piece, and so I'm an artist, a designer. I like to make things and do things, but I also am a salesperson. I love to sell stuff. So I like to design things, but I like to sell them. So for instance, here comes the jeans, the red pants again. So the red pants have, this neat little design. See, now we have avant-garde on them, on the pant leg. And so I will say I go back and forth in different cases. If you like these pants and you want to buy them, I think they're gonna be, they are like it says a 4 regular, but I'm gonna say they're a 4 to a 6. But anyway, and I'm still completing them, and they're like a lycra stretchy. When they're complete, they're gonna be $52. So if you want them and you like them, let me know, and we'll make arrangements. Just contact me at cherie.winship@gmail.com, or you can send me a text, 859-496-2726, or you can find me on Facebook. But anyway, yeah, I really love how these turned out. But what I am wanting to share with you today is I do struggle with design and just doing what God puts in my heart to do or create. And so this desk got into this silly little conflict, and I kind of knew it in my heart this morning, and it broke my heart to do this, which it's reversible. It's okay. I can fix this. But it did like trouble me and upset me to do this, but I did it because I got caught up in, well, you have to make things for people that they will purchase. And don't follow your heart or your passion when you look at a piece and do what, I mean, I didn't even think about it this way, but I am now, what God put in your heart to do with the piece. I mean, this is what I felt like that God told me to do. I mean, you know, that's what I loved. And so my husband just came up, but I had like 30 people pass through my house this weekend, and nobody said anything. Not one person said anything about the desk. And I wanted, you know, I wanted feedback, and I wanted to know. And I guess a good point in this is that we kind of have to just, and I'm not going to say my husband didn't, but that is a gift of his, and why I married him, and why, you know, I love him so much. My husband is William Winship, in case you don't know, and we actually have a business consulting firm called Winship Global, and what we teach and what we do is we help people learn how to be relational. And in fact, I'm also a flight attendant, and I had a pilot say one time, oh, you teach people how to be human. Because we do have a tendency to go through life and be so just transactional, if you will. So my husband should be really good at adding value to my life and encouraging me. Or the reason why he is so good is because or why he does what he does is because he is so good at encouraging people. And so he just came through the kitchen and went, oh, no. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you hurt? Did something fall on you? You know, why are you gritting your teeth or whatever? And he was looking at the secretary, this piece, and I was like, oh. And I said, well, I just thought I had this epiphany that if I want to sell something, I have to make what the people want. And he said, honey, he said, it looked so good the way you had it. And why did you do that? And I said, well, because I just got torn and I didn't know. Am I supposed to design stuff because of what I feel and what I love and what I like, or am I supposed to make something that people will want and they'll want to buy? Because ultimately I want. And he said, okay, oh, okay, I got you, I get it, it'll be okay. And I said, you know, 30 people, 20 people in, you know, a matter of the past 3 days have passed through our training center, which is, you know, in our home, and nobody said anything. I said, you did. And I said, one other person did, because you said, hey, what about that? But, you know, I felt like that they were, you know, coerced, or, you know, kind of just, you know, not, but they were asked, what do you think, or what is your feedback? And he said, no. And I said, well, he said, either way, it's going to look really good. And I said, so I've just kind of lost my way. What do I do? And he said, you create to appease your heart. You create what you feel like you see and appease like you've always done, and the right person will come along and they will buy. So anyway, this little girl, she's going back. It's sad. It's just still sad because my pieces are avant-garde. They're unique. They're one of a kind. They happen and they never happen again. But I've gotta take this taupe off of here. Maybe taupe works in 3,000 homes in Charlotte, and somebody's really gonna want it taupe and buy it within an hour. But that's not what my heart said and what my original vision was and the direction that, you know, I went. So I'm going back to her roots. Uh-oh, now I've got my door. My drawer won't come open because I took the pulls off. But yeah, we're gonna bring her back to these tones, and we're just gonna wait for the right avant-garde heart and home to come along and pick up the space. So anyway, I will get her back to her beautiful sunrise colors, and I will probably do another share with you live. And I think, you know, the bottom line is, if you are a creative soul, follow your heart, follow your heart, follow your heart, and make what you find to be beautiful, and then let God take care of the rest. He'll find the right person for it, or it will be yours, and you will enjoy it every time you look at it, instead of thinking, oh wow, that's a nice taupe secretary. Okay. All right, guys, have a beautiful avant-garde day, and thanks for joining me. Talk to you later. Bye.